Developing this morning, the legal costs are mounting for President Donald Trump, and now there are a few questions involving how he's paying for it all and whether or not it's legal. NewsNation investigative correspondent Rich McHugh is live in South Florida this morning with the latest. Rich, good morning. The sheer cost of defending President Trump is now astronomical.
Yep, the legal costs are actually mounting, Marky. In just a few hours, Carlos de Oliveira, another Trump employee of Mar-a-Lago, is set to be arraigned here in federal court just behind me. He is also charged in the classified documents case against former President Trump, adding to the legal hurdles the former president now faces.
The legal woes for former President Trump are adding up. Indicted in state court in New York on hush money payments, in federal court here in Florida for his handling of classified documents after he left the White House. And now his aides have been indicted here too. First, Walt Nauta, a personal aide, has been charged in that case with helping Trump hide the documents. And now another aide, Carlos de Oliveira, a Portuguese immigrant described as a longtime Mar-a-Lago employee, charged with concealing documents, making false statements to law enforcement, and altering, destroying, mutilating, and concealing an object. For Trump, the indictments spell mounting legal bills too. $40 million in legal bills to date this year, according to the Washington Post, who reported that this money came not from his own pocket, but from Save America, Trump's political action group.
It is a significant amount of money, but we're talking about up to 4 now significant prosecutions where you're going to have a number of lawyers in a number of different jurisdictions coordinating all of these efforts.
And the New York Times reporting that his PAC requested a refund on a $60 million contribution it made to another group supporting him, citing unnamed sources, raising questions about whether he is facing a money crunch and using PAC money not for campaigning, but defending himself and his aides in court, raising ethical and legal questions too.
The people he's collecting this money from, they're believing that it's going towards his political campaign and not to defend himself. It becomes incumbent on them to look at their own resources to see how they're going to defend themselves. Allowing money that's coming in to a political action committee or something else to defend him, well, that's something that perhaps yet another government entity is going to be taking a look at.
In a statement, Trump's spokesperson writes, the weaponized Department of Justice has continued to go after innocent Americans because they worked for President Trump and they know they have no legitimate case. In order to combat these heinous actions by President Joe Biden's cronies and to protect these innocent people from financial ruin and prevent their lives from being completely destroyed, the leadership PAC contributed to their legal fees to ensure they have representation against unlawful harassment.
Now, one important note for context, that $40 million paid in legal fees is more than the Trump campaign has raised in the second quarter of this year alone. Adrienne?
All right, Rich, thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.